Today I started with a warm-up on the treadmill for about 15 minutes and I just walk on an incline, and to help pass the time I watched a YouTube vlog. Then I found out that at my gym, if there isn't a class in the studio, you can go work out in there, and it was so nice because there's no one else in there. So I did my arm routine. So whenever I do arms, I use pretty light weights just because my arms are not strong, but hopefully they will get stronger, that's the goal. And I'm working through a routine. I use this app called Heavy, and I really like it because you can put your workout routine in there with the weights and reps, and I will put my workout on the screen. I've always had really weak arms. I can't even do one push-up. I'm planning on doing arms once a week, but then also having some arm workouts within the yoga and Pilates that I do, and then I want to do legs twice a week and also one day of cardio, like HIIT training or more high intensity cardio. So that is my workout split for now. And so far I'm really happy that I joined a gym a few weeks ago. Hello, good morning, welcome to or back to my channel. As you can see, I just got out of the shower and I'm going to start working soon. It's 11 o'clock. I went to the gym this morning. I just joined a gym last week and I'm currently trying to find a better routine that works for me because basically for the last probably year or more, I've been complaining that I don't have a good routine, and I just feel really frustrated at the end of every week because I feel like I'm not able to get everything done that I want to get done. And this has happened pretty much every single week. And every week I'm like, it's going to be different next week. And I can never find a routine that works for me that makes me feel satisfied and productive and happy with everything I got done. So last week I spent some time trying to think about what my priorities are, what things are most important to me, because I think one of my problems is that I am trying to do too much, because if I can't possibly find a routine where I'm able to do everything, it's probably because it's just not possible and I'm just trying to do way too much. So for me right now, one of the things I wanted to prioritize is having more of a schedule, because I think working from home is very nice because you can totally be on your own time, you can do your own routine, but it is really hard because you don't have those elements in place that help you stick to the same routine every day. I personally know that I don't want to go back into an office every day. That's just not the lifestyle I want to have anymore. But I did want to have some reason to go outside, a little bit more of a structure to my day. At first I thought about joining a co-working space, and that way I could go there every day, so it almost was like I was going into an office, but they're really expensive and working at a library or a cafe is free. So I decided not to do that. Instead, I know that one of my priorities is fitness and being healthy, and I feel like I've just kind of exhausted using YouTube videos and the small lighter weights that I have here at home. So I thought, okay, maybe I can join a gym, which is why I joined a gym last week, and I'm really happy with it. I'm really, really excited to be going to a gym. For me, I notice that when I wake up in the morning and I go right to the gym first thing, I feel really productive the rest of the day. Whereas the days where I wake up, kind of just stay on my phone, eat breakfast, it takes me so long to sit down on my computer and start work, that just doesn't work for me, because then the rest of the day I feel super lazy. Whereas right now, after I finish this, I feel really ready to start working. I have some other things that I want to do today, and I feel way more productive already. And I think it also helps me get out of the house, because I realized I spend so much time in my apartment and it's just not always the best thing, because the more I spend in the apartment, the harder it is for me to get myself to go out. So I think it will help me as well just be more confident and want to go out more. Basically, the theme of this video is finding a routine that works for me. This week, I want to try going to the gym in the mornings or working out in the mornings and then starting work. Also, a huge priority for me is studying Italian, because I feel like this year my Italian has just, instead of improving, I don't think it's necessarily gotten worse, but I don't know, I think I'm in my head too much about it. And I just feel like now, it being almost 3 years here, I feel like I should be better. I'm trying my best. I really was spending last week also trying to figure out a routine that will actually work, because I kept putting on my to-do list study Italian, but then when I finally had time to do it, I was like, wait, I don't even know what I should be studying. I came up with a plan that hopefully works, and I'm gonna also start incorporating that into this week. For things like YouTube and TikTok, I'm doing a vlog right now. I think for a while I'll just be doing vlogs because it's the easiest way to naturally fit it into my day, because otherwise I hope that this Monday gets off to a good start. And I've already been talking way too much, so let's get into it. It is already 2 p.m. and I, according to my schedule, would have already finished my Italian studying, and we haven't even gotten there yet. Right now though, work is much more of a priority because I only got about an hour done so far, and I aim to try to do 4 to 5 hours a day. That pretty much takes up the rest of my day if I need to get that goal. And then I also have a meeting tonight with my boss at 6 p.m. And I also want to go grocery shopping for dinner tonight. Ideally, I like to order groceries. There's an app where you can order groceries here, and I also like to do that because then I can order from Lidl, which is usually less expensive than some of these other grocery stores here. But for some reason they weren't delivering Monday. When I went on the app last night, because usually I try to order Sunday night and schedule it for Monday morning, the earliest they had was Tuesday. I'm kind of stressing about how little time I have. I think, unfortunately, today I'm just gonna not be able to do the Italian studying. I don't want the fact that I'm skipping it today to become a habit for the rest of the week, because it really should be a priority to me. And I get really frustrated when I get to this point in the day, like 2 or 3 p.m. and I haven't gotten there yet. But like I said, right now I just have this insanely long to-do list for work, and work actually has deadlines and things that I need to get done, whereas Italian studying is, yes, a priority, but I'm not being tested or paid for it or anything. So unfortunately, right now, I have to focus on work. If I skip today, I at least don't want to skip tomorrow, because then it'll just start a trend for the rest of the week. And this is what has happened every single week. If anybody has any tips about how they manage to get a billion things done in one day, please comment down below. I feel like so much time passes by, because now it's 4 p.m. But I still feel like, even though I've been working this time with, of course, understandably a few breaks, I'm at 2 hours of work. I use Toggle to track my time because I just work basically like as a contractor, so I track my hours. And I swear, I feel like the Toggle time is like slower than the real time, because I'm working, I'm like, okay, I feel like I've worked a few hours, and then I look and Toggle will be like, 57 minutes or something. I don't know, it's so hard. It's so hard for me to get to like 5 hours a day of work. I guess because, again, I'm just trying to do too many other things. But I think it's also natural to have to take a few breaks, because I can't just sit at a computer for 5 hours straight without taking any breaks. I don't think that's very healthy. Also, it feels like my day is already over because it's starting to get dark, and it basically is fully dark, I think around 5 p.m. now. So the days being shorter make it feel like I don't have as much time, which makes me even more stressed to try to finish everything. My apartment is still a mess. I'm looking around and I just want to clean it so badly. But I also don't want to waste time, because I feel like work should be a priority right now. So ultimately, I also decided that, considering that I have my meeting within 2 hours and I still need to work for probably about another 2 hours, hour and a half, I don't think that I'm going to run out to the grocery store today, just because for some reason it's really stressing me out thinking about when I'm going to go do that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. And then I think I will just see if I can still schedule the groceries for tomorrow, because if I can just eliminate that part of having to go to the grocery store from my schedule, that would be very helpful. But I think I also just hate doing grocery shopping. Like, grocery shopping is probably the top of my list of things that I hate the most, like household things. Grocery stores here are so stressful, so crowded, so small. Yeah, I think I just find grocery shopping so stressful, so I always try to avoid it. And last week I went almost every day because of the recipes I was trying to make. So I think I'm just gonna try to order tomorrow. I need to take a moment to relax. It's only Monday and I'm already stressing myself out. You're really getting to see a typical day in my life. So I finished up work and my meeting went very well. I got some more assignments for tomorrow, which is always good because I prefer to have a lot of work to do because sometimes I finish my stuff too fast and then I can't get my hours in for the week. So that's perfect because tomorrow I am meeting my friend at the library to do some work and then I'm getting lunch with another friend. So I have a busy schedule tomorrow, but it's okay. I like to be busy. Since I didn't go to the grocery store, I ended up ordering a poke bowl, which I've never ordered from this place before, but I wanted to try something new and it had really good reviews. So I'm very curious. So I did a build your own bowl because usually poke is with raw fish and I really don't like raw fish. So I usually get a poke bowl with chicken. Usually the options have like teriyaki chicken or something, but I just built my own. It looks really cute and it looks really good actually. Usually my boyfriend and I order from a poke place that recently I feel like the quality is just not as good, but people said on reviews that this place is like really fresh and it does look really good. They have some different options. Let me try to remember what I got so I can tell you. It might kind of seem like a weird combination because sometimes with poke, I don't know what to put on top. And also sometimes they don't have all of the options that I would ideally would want. So I got a bowl with rice and cabbage as the base and then chicken. For veggies, I did carrots, kale, edamame, and avocado, soy sauce, and then like crunchy onion. Yeah, crunchy onion, fried onion or something. No, not fried. I don't know how to translate that, but just like crunchy onion on top. I'm so hungry, so I can't wait to eat this and I hope that it's good. Oh, also usually I really like spicy mayo, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this on top. Let's see how this is. So I just got home and I am getting back into work. I really always feel best when I get out of the house first thing in the morning because just the rest of the day is really productive, I would say. I went to the library and got a solid 2 hours of work done before I met my friend for lunch, and that went really well. We haven't seen each other since high school, but it was really nice to catch up and like hear what we've been doing, plans for the future, sharing my experience here living in Italy, and just like overall really nice conversation. It's always really cool when you can reconnect with people. I usually don't really go out for lunch, so it was really nice to get out. I like this new idea of trying to get out more because obviously it's nice to work from home and be comfortable. It's only 2:30, so I still have a lot of the day left. I'm going to continue working. I want to get probably about another 2.5 hours done. I also want to do yoga later today because I can already feel my arms, especially right here, and my shoulders are sore from yesterday, which is a good thing. Like that means that I actually did something. Tomorrow morning, I want to go to the gym and do my leg workout. From 3 to 4 should be the window when my groceries are delivered. So I did do that yesterday and then that works out perfectly because it's just something I don't have to worry about today. I'll have everything I need for dinner tonight. It's only 3:30 and it's like already dark. Winter. My groceries arrived. I was totally, oh wait, I need to stop my work timer. Hold on. Okay, I was in the middle of doing work. I was totally in the zone, and I guess I just, normally they send you a text message when your groceries are on the way, and I did not see that, and all of a sudden my doorbell rang. So the groceries are here. Let's take a look. By now, I feel like my vlogs always have some sort of grocery haul, like unpack the groceries with me. And I'm like, you know what, let's just make it part of the tradition. Also, this time I got a few different things than I normally get, so every time is different. First off, I never buy bread, but I recently have just been, it's so simple, but I've just been craving sandwich for lunch, like a turkey sandwich with cheddar cheese, mayo, or tuna sandwich. Just a simple sandwich, because in the US I used to have just sandwiches like this all the time, and then of course I got sick of them, and then now here I never do that. But I'm also trying to stay away from eating pasta all the time, so I just got like wheat sliced bread. It's basically like what we can get in the US, except this is smaller. So I bought these because Lidl, which is where I got these groceries, they usually have a whole bunch of Christmas stuff this time of year. So I noticed that they had these little truffle things, and I think Trader Joe's has something similar, like those little cocoa truffles. So, and they're really good chocolate with dusted with like the cocoa powder on the outside. So I'm assuming they're similar, and I love getting those from Trader Joe's. So hopefully these are just as good. I'm thinking of bringing them tomorrow for our little girls' night. Every week I do a little meetup with my friends. We do girls' night, we make dinner together. Then I got some bananas because I figured for those days when I want to go to the gym in the morning and I don't want to eat a lot, but I want to eat something, I can just eat a banana or half a banana because I feel like it's good to fill me up, but it's not too heavy. Bell peppers. I'm going to use one of these for the recipe for tonight. Yeah, tonight. And then I just got this because I love bell peppers and I eat them all the time, so I just wanted to get a whole pack. These also easy for lunches, just these microwavable rice packets. Then I got a few pasta sauces. This one is a favorite of mine, so I always just like to have this on hand. This one I've never tried before, but I saw that it was on sale. It's a mushroom and truffle one, red pesto, so I'm very curious. Had to get more rosemary. These are cucumbers. I only wanted one, but sometimes when you order, there's a minimum of certain things. So unfortunately I couldn't just get one cucumber, but I don't know why I had to get 4. I mean, 2, 3, maybe 3, but like 4. Sweet potato. Got these little chocolate lava muffins, and you just heat them up in the microwave, and they're those basically like chocolate lava cakes. And they actually tasted really good. Frozen peas, because I find myself just using these all the time. So I like to just have them in the freezer because it just makes for an easy side veggie when I make something simple. Okay, this is definitely not what I thought I was buying. I'm pretty sure, let me check the app because I'm pretty sure I did not buy this brand. So I saw that they had basically a cookies and cream type ice cream, but I didn't think it was one of these high protein, like I usually stay away from that kind of stuff because it usually has a weird taste. Okay, so I'm not crazy. The one that I ordered within the app was not this. It was not a high protein one. It was just a basic cookies and cream, but it was the same brand. So I could see how someone could make the mistake, but I am kind of frustrated because I usually hate these like high protein ones because they taste like protein powder. Maybe I could really like it. Bag of salad, eggs, just your usual. This is the best cheddar cheese slices. You can get cheddar cheese at Lidl, sliced like this, and also Aldi has actual blocks. I got these meatballs for tonight because I want to do a Greek-inspired meatball dish with a Greek salad, some potatoes with feta and bell pepper. You'll see. Salmon, because Lidl is always the cheapest place to get salmon, and it is still really good. Feta cheese for tonight. Ground turkey, because I want to make turkey chili probably in the crock pot, but not until later. So I think I'll just freeze this until I use it later on. But I always try to get meat from Lidl. Whenever I do an order like this, I always try to get meat and then freeze it if I have to, because like I said, Lidl is always the least expensive. So in total, I paid 52 euros and 71 cents, but keep in mind that that also includes the delivery fee, which was 3.50, and then like some other app fees, which come out to 1.50. So basically 5 euros of that is just the fees for ordering within the app. Under 50 euros is a pretty good haul. And now I have to clean out my fridge because there's a lot of old stuff in there and I have to make room for this stuff. Since forever, I've wanted to be better at yoga because I've just never been a flexible person. As you can see in these video clips, yoga is really hard for me, but I've really been trying to do more yoga so I can finally see an improvement, and I think it will help with all the other types of exercises I'm trying to do as well, because I have really tight hamstrings, for example, and I think that if I regularly do yoga, obviously that's the only way to improve, even though I find it really frustrating. But that's why I'm trying to make sure that yoga is a part of my weekly routine at least once a week, but ideally a little bit more. And I definitely have also been trying to stretch before and after all of my workouts. So hopefully in future videos, I'll be able to see progress with my flexibility and yoga. So I just started cutting what I thought was a cucumber. And even when I took it out of the fridge, I was like, wait a minute. I think this is a zucchini. And then I was cutting it and I took a little bite and it's definitely zucchini. And at first I thought, oh, the guy like my shopper got me zucchini. But then I checked my app and I did in fact order zucchini instead of cucumber. But yeah, so no Greek salad for me.